Greetings. The dryer is on, and it's like right over there, so probably can't hear me very well, but it's not like I've ever made these videos to be watchable in the first place, so who cares? It's also look really blotchy. Is there something that helped? I don't think that helped. No, it did. There might have been something on the camera. The Dell XPS camera just sucks, at least compared to like Apple, which is the only thing you can really compare an XPS to. So I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm leaving to go to the wedding, and I'm just not excited. I'm just not happy about having to go to that wedding. I don't care about my sister. I don't want to, like, my dad's going to be there too. That's going to fucking suck. It's so weird that, like, John made me. I don't know. The whole thing sucks. Sucks. And I realized this. There's this kind of asterisk over everything I need to do, where I'm like, well, if I don't want to do it, I'll just kill myself. There, take that, world. But I don't know. I like that little asterisk is gone for this trip. I never realized how much that meant to me. Um, yeah. Sucks, and I'm gonna have to put up with it. I don't get why I'm best man. It's so weird. Luckily, I got out of the bachelor party. That would have been extra awkward, but like, I don't know. I was excited a little while ago just to fucking talk to people because I don't talk to anyone. This part in Wolf and White Van where he describes people visiting him as like visitors to like a space station orbiting around Earth that he is the sole inhabitant of. I feel like that. I feel like I'm getting visitors, and I'm like, oh, people. I'm like a dog. I'm like a dog fucking barking at squirrels. Ah. But yeah, now I think it's mainly because now that it's coming up, I'm like, oh, I have to like get all my shit packed, and I have to leave my cats for a few days, which I really don't want to do. Not a fan. And oh yeah, the car trip. I feel like that's gonna be awkward. I don't know, John. He's quiet. I'm quiet. We don't really know each other. I don't know. Not excited about any of it. And then this whole thing with the fucking my medical issues. I don't know. Part of me is just like I think it was this bad before, and I had no reason to assume. Okay. Part of me is like there's something fucked, and it might be because of the meds. Another part of me is like maybe nothing's fucked because maybe I felt this bad before and it's something else. And a third part of me is like maybe it was fucked then and it's fucked now and it's still just as bad, but it was fucked both times. My T3 and T4 levels. So I want to get it. I've been dealing with this for months and I just want to get it on I don't know. I'm just frustrated. It's been a real shitty experience. And I'm just putting so much effort into having a healthy schedule and I'm not reaping any of the benefits and it makes me feel like there has to be something wrong. And there was my T3 was low, but like that's really rare and usually TSH is high if T3 is low. So I don't know. I have no idea. And the annoying part is I can't test T3 on my own. I can test TSH and free T4, I think. That's it. So just have to wait till fucking. I'm gonna text my doctor. I'm gonna, like a month after sorry, a month after our last, or I started iron. A couple days after that, I plan to text him and be like, "Hey, what's going on? When am I getting tested again, big guy?" I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to. I feel like a hypochondriac a little bit, but it's not that. It's not that. I'm an anti-hypochondriac. Um, that wasn't a good metaphor. There's not really a side of it that makes sense. I just want to make sure there's nothing wrong, and I'm tired of waiting. And yeah, so I think when I get back, I'm gonna test my TSH and T4 because I can. Because my TSH went up, and I'm afraid it kept going up. My T4 was high, but it should have been high because I think it was probably fine to begin with, and then I probably had still had some levothyroxine, Synthroid in my blood. So that's probably why it was high. So at least how did I undo my watch? That is so weird. I had 150 fucking, what did we call them? The workout points, you know. It is kind of awesome how like I low-key hated working out, and then I got a watch that's like, you got 150 workout points today, and I was like, I did, yes. Like I want to be like above these simpleton tricks, but I'm not. My watch tells me I have 150 workout points, and I'm so happy. I want the points. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'll get the test. I don't think anything's gonna come of it, because I think. Who knows? Honestly, maybe. Maybe my T4's, maybe my TSH kept going up. Maybe my T4 without any meds in my system is lower than it should be. I don't know, but I just want something because that makes me slightly more confident that nothing's wrong. But yeah, I won't get any confirmation until I just get the full fucking test and I can see whether or not my T3 is still fucked. Oh God, I hope. I've said this a million times in the journal and probably here as well, but like I can't stop hoping that something's wrong. And then I'm just gonna be able to fix it, but like, oh. I don't know. It's just a waiting game, which sucks. Which is the worst part. I remember hearing somewhere how like the worst part of war is just sitting in a trench. It's just bored. Just boredom half the time. And you know when the boredom ends it's gonna be because, you know, fucking gunfire raining down upon you. So it's just waiting till something bad happens. But I don't know. I don't know. Like at least when something's bad happening, it's rolling the dice. You know, that's maybe something will come of it. And just sitting there for months, feeling like shit, not knowing why, it's just been like killer on my well-being, I guess. I don't know. Like my motivation to just keep with it. That's why I've kind of stripped down. I haven't been doing shit these past couple of days because I'm just let me feed myself and not die. If I can do that, we're on to something. Dewey, calm down. Part of me is afraid that nothing's going to change. Part of me is afraid that It is, and then that's going to put me in a position that I haven't thought about for in a long time. I don't know. But at least that would be something happening. At least I'd know. Because this sucks. This sucks. This sucks. And I'm tired, and I'm getting exercise, and I'm eating, and I'm doing everything. I'm doing everything great. And just nothing's coming of it, and it's just so miserable. Dewey, it's just a bug. It's not gonna hurt you. You need to calm down. Come here. Come here, boopy. Come here, boopy. I love you. I wrote about this, but might as well say it here. Sarah's been just traveling the world. Where in the world is Sarah Almasawi? No, just she went to Chicago, and then she went to fucking Ohio, and I think she went somewhere in between. And then she came back to Orlando, and I'm like, oh, she's done traveling for the time being, but she's in fucking Louisiana right now? Yeah, maybe I should check. Maybe she's at a fucking airport, and she's actually going to go to fucking, I don't know, Finland or some shit. She's in Hawaii right now. Who fucking knows? I was right. She's in New York. Wow. Oh, good for her. I'm sorry. Is the quickest way to New York to stop in Louisiana? I guess so. Like, I guess it's kind of in the right direction. It's not. It's not. You'd stop in fucking Georgia, Atlanta. You'd stop in Atlanta before you stop in fucking Louisiana. So weird. Yeah, I don't know. What's Dade up to? Where's Dade? He's sleeping. Yeah, I don't know. I wrote about this. I'm just repeating myself, but fuck it. It's not like this is important. It's not like I need to worry about the redundancy of these random fucking logs of my unhinged brain. Just I don't know. Just the more I think about a relationship, the more I'm just like, fuck her. Like no one would have acted like her in her situation. Like she just didn't care about me. That sucks. And then she couldn't even keep up a relationship with me. Which, to be fair, you know, insofar as it takes two to tango, it takes also two to not tango, I guess. Wait, no. It takes one to not tango for nobody to tango. And she was like, hey, I'm going to stop tangoing. And instead of just pantomiming as if I was still tangoing, I left the floor. And I guess that's a fault on my part. I don't know. Fuck her. Fuck her. Yeah. I was like, this is a dumb metaphor. What am I saying? But no, I'm glad I talked that through because fuck her. Stops talking to me after everything that happened. And I hate to say this. I hate to say everything that I did for her because it's so entitled. Like, I'm not, she doesn't, because when I hear that, it's usually in the context of doing a good thing followed by a shitty thing and being like, how could she respond negatively to this shitty thing after all these good things I did? But she just left. It wasn't anything on my part. She just left and left me with this fucking shitty camera business that she said she'd get back to. She was like, just wait, I promise I'll help you get rid of them in December, in January, and then it just never fucking happened. For like 6 months that fucking happened. And then she just fucking leaves. And then she just fucking complains. And then she just stops talking to me. And I don't really feel bad about not responding to her. Even though part of me deep down is like, well, it's also my fault. It's partly my fault that I didn't take this chance to rekindle our relationship. But like, yeah, no, she just sucks. And the more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, she did suck. I think I was just in such a vulnerable position, and I was glad that she was around. That I didn't really mind that she sucked. But she sucked. You gotta get off the table, buddy. Yeah, whatever. I need to figure out what I'm doing for dinner tonight. I'm trying to hold on this Mountain Goats concert. Going alone. Going alone. I didn't go. I was always. It took me a while to go to the movies alone, and I'm like, yeah, going to the movies alone, it's nice. It's a very. It is easily shifted into a solitary experience because it was never like the centerpiece of a night out with friends. It was like because you didn't talk during it. It was you talked after it when you like went out or whatever. So it's very easily turned into a solitary experience. But and I was in my head I was always like, but the same thing can't be said for concerts. Um, it just seems like an inherently social experience. I think I heard that in Carson Runquist. I don't. He sucks, but whatever. He had a video about going to the theaters alone, and I think he said that. I think he specifically said that he was like, going to the theater isn't an inherently social experience. You know, like going to a concert. And I kind of internalized that, and to an extent, I think it's true. But like, I don't think I could. I don't know. I felt so shitty after missing the Paz's concert, and I'm afraid this is gonna suck too. But part of me is like, oh, meet people there, but I won't. I'm not going to. I'm not gonna fucking talk to people. I'm gonna sit in a corner. But that's something. I need to make it into more than it is, because that's it. That's all. Oh, man. It is just miserable. Miserable being me, I say. Dead miserable it is. Yeah, that's all. I'm tired and I'm anxious and my heart is fucking racing. I don't feel good. What else? I don't know. I hope this goes well, but I don't think it's going to. And that just sucks because when I can't cope with the long term, I just shorten the like how far into the future I care anymore until it is what I want to do right now. um and yeah, it sucks when the now sucks. For a while I could just do what I wanted and it was okay, but now it sucks to even exist. And it's rough because part of me was always like, it's my fault because I'm not putting it. But I mean, it always came with a helping of self pity where I was like, but whatever, I deserve it. But now there's not even that. It's just this intellectual understanding that it can't be my fault because, Dewey, calm down, man. Because I'm just doing like everything right and I'm not getting any results from it. And just sucks. So, trying to visualize how short of a time span it is. How short a time span it all is, because it's not. It's not. Like, it's short when it's behind me, but when it's in front of me, it isn't. Like, everyone treats those as the same thing, but like, it's not. I don't know. For me, the experience of moving towards something is separate from remembering that experience. And just because something seems short in hindsight, like a 2-month period of your life 10 years ago seems short, doesn't mean that experiencing 2 months is actually short. Like, there's a separation there. So, I don't know. I hope it's great. Hope it's everything you could hope for. All right. I'm going to go. I hate myself. Good night.